Hi Valerie, this is Robin Kirk. I'm one of the co-editors of the World Reader Series. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done to make this series an incredible success. It's largely due to your patience, your hard work, and your vision that we have had such good luck with these books. Thank you, Valerie, and happy retirement.
Hi Valerie, it's wonderful to have a chance to participate in this video. Over the past decade or so, you've been a great editor and a great friend. You've given me a chance to write books in a language that's direct and straightforward. You've given me a chance to think about everything from history to anthropology to film. And just as important, you've given me a chance to participate in my field by reading manuscripts. This has been really important to me. But more important than all of that put together have been our culinary adventures together. The food and the conversations were always delicious. My family wishes you and yours a wonderful next stage, and we look forward to hearing about it.
From the very beginning, when Claudia Santiago and I were getting started on Identity and Struggle at the Margins of the Nation State, and we were talking about publishers. And I was young, barely out of graduate school, and what did I know? At an AHA meeting, someone from the University Press of Florida approached me, and I told them about the book, and they said they were interested, and I told Aldo, and he rolled his eyes at me, and he said, Avi, this is a really important book, and we are going for the top. And I said, the top? And he said, we are going for Duke University Press and Valerie Millholland with this book. And he was right, and Valerie liked the book, and well, just this afternoon I was doing a graduate student workshop at Yale, and the student who invited me told me that Identity and Struggle was his favorite book ever.
Valerie, it's been just a wonderful journey working with you. You took a chance on me, my dissertation, so many years ago. You changed everything for me, as you have for truly multiple generations of scholars. You've made anthropology better. You've set the bar.
The reason I'm at Duke University Press as an author is because Valerie pursued me. She took me to lots of great meals. We also talked a lot about different projects, and I think on my last book, I really, Transporter Lives, have to credit her with helping me figure the book out and encouraging me to go ahead. I've talked to her always about new projects. She's always been amazingly encouraging.
But I want to let you know what a pleasure it has been to work with you on the American Encounters Global Interactions series over the years. You have really been the best of editors. Smart, visionary, and caring. You've just been a great guide, helping find great manuscripts and make them even better, knowing what will move fields, knowing what will sell, and even making very caring and careful letters of rejection. It has taught me a lot about effective communication.
There are many things we can laud Valerie about, and I think we'll hear lots of these. What I want to stress is just her ability, it's her almost magical ability to make writers feel like she was, like the writer was their only client, her only writer, her only scholar.
I published books with other publishers, as you know, before I came to Duke, and totally by accident I ended up with you. And it's been a tremendous privilege. It's been a privilege because you're a fantastic editor. You've turned Duke into a major publisher for Latin America, publishing really interesting things. But I think even more importantly than that, you've been a friend. And I never had a publisher before who was my friend.
I would need to talk more as well about your contribution to the field of Latin American history. And you leave behind an amazing and enduring legacy in terms of the literature, the historiography, and the general literature on Latin America. As we all know, Duke didn't really have a Latin American list prior to your assumption as editor, and in the wake of many years of service, many years of dedication, and a remarkable vision as well, we have a bounty of books. We have Duke University Press, a leader in the field of Latin American studies and Latin American history, having published numerous books, numerous prize-winning books, and books that really, I think, shook up the field and pushed the historiography in different directions. In my 20th century, historiography of 20th century Latin America graduate course, I would say maybe more than 3/4 of the books that I assigned were published by Duke University Press. And I think that's a testament to how your work is, the works that you've shepherded to production were are formative in the way in which Latin American history is being taught and will be taught for generations.
I can't begin to even start to say how much you've meant to us as a field in terms of Latin American history and the interdisciplinary connections, the series that you helped me create, the series that you worked with other people on, the time we edited the journal at Yale, the conferences we attended, the bushes we beat. It's just been a wonderful experience and one of the hallmarks of my career of 35 years as a scholar.
It's been such a great honor and pleasure for me to get to work with you for all of these years. And I've really seen what an enormous part you've been of the development of the press into the fantastic thing that it is now. I remember way back when it seemed like Duke University Press, maybe 20 years ago, published mainly gardening books and the obscure memoirs of Confederate generals and lieutenant colonels. And now look what Duke University Press is. Among other things, your role in building the Latin American list has been absolutely incredible. Duke barely published in Latin America way back when, and you've just turned Duke into a powerhouse in Latin American studies. I've always just deeply admired your intelligence, your sense of judgment, your sense of what would work as a book and what wouldn't, and your generosity of spirit, the way that you're never cynical and mean-spirited in the way that so many of us are. And I've also greatly admired your courage.
You've been a wonderful editor, mentor, friend, guide, not just to me, but to so many of us in the field. I myself, as I know many of my other senior colleagues, sent you many students, my best graduate students, and some of the best, most talented junior faculty coming up in the field. In fact, I remember a whole panel of ours marching over to the Duke desk at a LASA conference many, many years ago, and you ended up publishing all 3 books of all 3 junior scholars that were on my panel that year, and many of the books went on to become stellar books in the field.
I wanted to say, I very much appreciate the work you've done on the Latin America list, and also for, for taking my idea, my sort of harebrained idea for a book and letting me run with it and really letting it develop into what it became. I really appreciate the supportiveness and the willingness to go out on a limb for me, so very, very happy retirement to you.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for being such a warm and supportive and patient editor. I will appreciate it forever. Best of luck in retirement. You deserve it. Have a great time.
I want to thank you for many things. First off, I think I want to thank you for your broad vision of Latin American history and Latin American studies, and for helping to bring so many books on Latin America into being. I also want to thank you for believing in projects from beginning to end, for taking risks, and for understanding the importance and the challenges of translation. Oh, and this is very important. I want to thank you for overlooking word limits more than once. And I think above all, I want to thank you for your encouragement, for your enthusiasm, and for your vision. And really, more than anything else, I just want to wish you the very best and the greatest of happiness.
I wouldn't be here where I am today without your help, Valerie. Everyone who studies Latin America will be reading your rich legacy for years and years to come. Congratulations, and may you enjoy the retirement that you so richly deserve.